right, so to start, we're going to go ahead and get an easy seated pose with your right shin in front of your left. And sitting tall, hands can be on the knees or in the lap. Just take a few breaths here. Just take a moment to drop into the breath, the feeling of the breath, the sound of the breath, and change gears from whatever else is going on before you got here. Practice breathing in and out through your nose. Good, and then if your eyes aren't already open, go ahead and open up your eyes. We're going to take a big inhale in. And then as we exhale, we're going to rotate towards our right hand side, left hand on the right knee, right arm behind us. Get nice and tall here. Good, and then start to come back to the front. You're going to reach your right arm overhead and flex the wrist, so you're pushing that right palm towards the ceiling, and start to reach over towards your left hand side here. Now bring your left hand to your right rib cage, and as you inhale, really think about breathing into that right rib cage where that left hand is, and feeling a big stretch here. Not a huge stretch, just a little bit more stretch as you inhale and exhale. And then come all the way back up. You're going to bring your right fingertips down to the mat. You're going to release your left hand to your left knee. Looking forward, start to bring your chin down to your chest. Now guide your chin towards your left shoulder, keeping the eyes and nose straight down. And sit really tall and just start to feel that stretch along the right side of the neck, through the traps, the scalenes. But again, you don't want to get too aggressive here. We are warming up. Good, and then go ahead and bring the chin back to center, lift the chin. Switch the cross of the legs. So this time left shin, hands on the knees. Take a few breaths. See if there's any difference in this second round of dropping into the breath. Good, and then looking forward, opening up the eyes, big breath in. And as you exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, nice and tall. Good, coming back to center, right hand on right knee, left arm up and overhead, push the right palm towards the ceiling, start to bend over to the right hand side. Right hand, left rib cage. Good, start to come back up to center, left fingertips down to the mat. Right hand can come back to the knee. Drop the chin. Guide the chin towards the right shoulder. Get really tall here. Feel the stretch along the left side of the neck. Good, chin comes back to center. Lift the chin. Go ahead and remove, if you're sitting on a blanket, remove the blanket out from underneath you. And we're going to come up into a tabletop position here. So go ahead and just do a big inhale, drop the belly, tailbone lifts. We're just getting some cat-cow in. Push the mat away, chin towards the chest. Good, again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, push. Good, and then coming back to neutral. We're going to start to bring our toes together, sit back into child's pose. Stay up though, instead of falling your forehead all the way down. You're going to bring your left hand and your left elbow, your left forearm to your side. Walk your right fingertips over and just get a big right side body stretch here. Good. Walk the right hand back to center. Now we're going to bring that right forearm by our right side. Walk the left fingertips forward and then all the way over. Big side stretch. Good. Walk the hand back to center. Start to walk yourself all the way back up to tabletop. You're going to walk just the right arm forward. Bring your forehead down to the mat. So you'll see that my left forearm is on the mat here. So we're just kind of doing like a half puppy pose. Good. Walk those right fingertips back. Come back up to tabletop. Walk that left hand forward. Bring the right forearm down to the mat. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Good. Walk the hands back towards you, coming all the way back up into tabletop. Let's do another round of cat-cow. Just one. Exhale, push the mat away. Good. Coming back to neutral. I want you to go ahead and bring your left leg out to the left-hand side. So we're on our right knee, straight left leg, like so. And you're going to walk your hands all the way forward towards the front of your mat. I'm going to curl my right toes under. And I'm going to start to sit back towards my right heel. So it's kind of like a down dog arm with a half hero's toe pose. We're all over the place, but it feels good. Good. Start to walk yourself back up. Bring that right knee down. Left knee down. Right leg out to the side. Hands towards the front of the mat. I'm curling my toes under for a little stretch underneath the foot, but you can keep your foot flat. Sitting your seat back towards your left heel. Just dropping in, breathing in. Good. Start to come all the way back up. Come to your hands and knees. Let's do one more cat-cow here. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, push the mat away. Good. Coming back to neutral. Walk the hands forward to the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Press back into down dog. And so go ahead and play with your down dog here. Whatever movements feel right to you as you come into presumably your first down dog of the day. Beautiful. Good. From our down dog, we're going to start to peel forward into plank pose and then back into down dog. Forward into plank pose, back into down dog. So starting to find these rhythms. Forward into plank pose, back into down dog. And then forward into plank pose, coming all the way down to your belly. Forehead will come to the mat, hands under the shoulders, roll the shoulders back, coming up into cobra. Heart moves forward, shoulders move back, coming all the way down. Hands walk back by the ribs a little bit, and then come up into cobra once more. And coming all the way down. We're going to bring our arms out wide, coming onto our fingertips, roll the shoulders back, press up into exalted cobra. Good. Keep rolling your shoulders back. Keep opening up your heart. And coming all the way down. Hands under the shoulders. Press back to plank on knees. Press back to down dog. Good. And then inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee. Stack the right hip over the left. Good. So you're keeping your shoulders squared off here while pushing your right foot away. And then inhale, right leg up to the sky, squaring off the hips. Exhale, step that right foot all the way through to find yourself in a low lunge. And then we're going to put energy into that right foot as we start to press ourselves all the way up to high lunge. So reaching the arms up, option to bend the knee if it's easier to pull yourself up and in alignment. Good, and then exhale, hands come down, straighten the right leg, fold over it. Bend the right knee, come all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, straighten the right leg, fold over it. Bend the right knee, inhale all the way up, high lunge. Last time, hands come down, straighten the right leg, fold over it. Bend the right knee, come all the way up, high lunge. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. So this doesn't have to be a vinyasa class, but if you're feeling it today, go for it. It could be your modified vinyasa. It could be traditional vinyasa. Do what you need to do. But we're all going to find ourselves back in down dog. And then we're going to inhale the left leg up to the sky.
And then bend the left knee, stack the right hip over left. So remember, we want to keep those shoulders square while we open up the left hip, pushing that left foot away. Straighten the left leg. Start to bring it all the way through. Low lunge. Coming up, high lunge. Good. Take that minute, that second to make those micro adjustments. And then hands come down. Straighten the left leg. Fold over. Bend the left knee. Come all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Down and straighten. Inhale all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, down and straighten. Inhale all the way up, high lunge. Exhale, hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa, your choice. You know how you feel in your body today. Good. Everybody meets in down dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot all the way through. And then start to come all the way up into high lunge once more. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to start to step forward onto this right leg, and we're going to bring our left knee forward. So lean into the right leg. Start to sweep the left knee all the way up and through. Good. Now we're going to push our hands away while we push our left foot away. So pushing the left foot and hands. And then we're going to start to bend them with control. We're going to come all the way back into high lunge. Nice and steady. No rushing. If you feel wobbly, it's okay. It's just your body learning. Hands come back to heart center. Bring the left knee all the way forward. Push the hands and the foot away. Bend. Come all the way back. High lunge. We're going to do one more. Come all the way up. Push. Pull back, high lunge. Beautiful. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. So don't fret if that felt a little weird, a little wobbly. The more you do it, you'll really fire up all those muscles to help you balance, and your body will just learn a new way of moving in balance. All right, left leg up to the sky. Step that left foot forward. We're going to come all the way up into our lunge once more. This time left foot forward. Hands come to heart center in prayer. Lean out over that left leg. We're going to start to pull the right knee all the way through. Push the right foot and the hands away. Pull the knee back up. Press back. High lunge. All the way back up to high right knee. Push. Pull, step back, high lunge. We got one more. Come all the way back up. Push, pull, come all the way back to lunge. Nice and steady. Good, good, good. Hands come down, step back, down dog, or vinyasa of your choice. Take your time with it, enjoy it. Everybody meets in down dog again. Good. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Turn the back left foot flat. We're going to come all the way up into warrior one. So take that moment. Pull the right hip back. Push the left hip forward. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Relax the shoulders. And check to see if all four corners of that back left foot are on the mat. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Option to look up. Exhale, fold to the inside of the right leg as the knuckles come up off your tailbone. So don't sacrifice the shoulders for getting fingers higher up off the tailbone. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Start to pull yourself up with your knuckles. Release the hands. Arms up and overhead. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. We're going to find warrior two. So you might want to adjust your feet a little bit here. Keep sinking into warrior two. And I really want you to drop into it. Yeah, we're not going to kind of like sit back here. We're going to sink into it. We're going to feel the quads. Right elbow to right knee. Sweep the left arm forward. So big stretch all the way from my left pinky to my left pinky toe.
Good. Keeping this reach of the left arm, start to straighten the right leg and then slide that right hand down to the mat. Now you might be reaching your toes, you might be reaching to the inside of the leg, but we're reaching forward with the left arm and down with the right. And your hand might be on your shin. It's okay. Good. Looking at your right foot, left hand comes to left hip. Start to bend the right knee. We're going to start to slide our fingertips forward of the right foot and pull our left leg up into half moon. Good. Bend the left knee. Start to push the left hip back. So we have flexed left foot, very active, knees lifting. We're not locking out our right leg. We actually have the muscles engaged. Good. Press the left leg back straight again. Bend the right knee. Very slowly. Come all the way back up. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back. Down dog or vinyasa. I'm going to switch sides. Meet you on the other side. Everybody meets in down dog. Good. Inhale. Left leg comes up to the sky. Exhale. Step the left foot forward. Back right foot flat. Warrior one. Opposite side. So squaring off. Shoulders down. Perfect. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Option to turn the gaze up. Exhale. Bow to the inside of the left leg. And so if your body, your torso is touching the left leg, that's fine. But I want you to resist the urge to dump all your weight onto the leg to support your torso. Try to keep that core active. Good. Pull yourself all the way up. Arms up and overhead. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Adjust the feet if you need to. Sink into it. I know. Left elbow, left knee. Right arm reaches forward. So big stretch from the right pinky finger to the right pinky toe. Nice straight line. And then you're going to start to straighten that left leg. Left hand comes down to the mat or to your shin. Looking at your left foot. Right hand to right hip. Start to bend the left knee, and we're going to creep that right leg up into half moon. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee, push the right hip away from you. Push the right foot away from you. Good. Straighten that right leg once more. Bend the left knee very carefully, very quietly. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. I'm going to the opposite side. So we're going to do that again. Once we all get to down dog, we're just going to do it a little bit faster. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left foot flat. Inhale all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, hands come behind you. Interlace fingers. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, bow to the inside of the leg, humble warrior. Inhale, pull yourself all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, modified triangle. Inhale, look at the right foot, left hand to left hip. Exhale as you start to slide into your half moon. Inhale, hold steady. Exhale. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, push the left foot back. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale as you bend the right knee. Come all the way back, warrior two. Perfect. Cartwheel the hands down. We're going to go to the other side. I will switch again for you. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right foot spins flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands drop behind you and interlace fingers. Inhale, look up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bow, humble warrior. Inhale, sweep all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat, modified triangle. Inhale as the right hand comes to the right hip. Start to slide that left hand, left foot forward. Right leg comes up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale.
Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, push the right foot back. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, start to lower down to warrior two. Perfect. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Step back, down dog or vinyasa. We're going to go through that one more time now that we know it, now that we love it. Here we go. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, warrior one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands come behind you. Inhale, drive the knuckles down, gaze up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, sweep to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, modified triangle. Inhale, left hand to left hip. Exhale as you slide forward into half moon. Stay here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend the left knee. Exhale, press the left foot back. Now, if you want, you can try bringing your right hand to your chest, balancing only on the right leg. Beautiful. Right hand comes down, left leg straightens, start to come back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Everybody meets in down dog. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg comes up. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, sweep all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, modified triangle. Inhale, right hand to right hip. Exhale, warrior. I'm sorry, half moon. It's not a warrior. I'm all warriored out. Steady with the breath. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, push the right foot away. Option to bring your left hand to your chest. You might have a side that's more wobbly than the other. That's okay. Just stay steady with it. Be patient and kind to yourself. Good. Straighten the right leg. Left hand is down if it isn't already. Start to lower all the way into warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Good. Switching sides for you guys. From down dog, start to peel forward into your plank pose. You're going to start to turn to the outer edge of the right foot as if you're going to go into full side plank, but I want you to bring your left foot forward. So you're on your left foot, right hand, outer edge of the right foot. Left hand can come to the hip, it can reach to the sky, but I want you to start to lower the right hip down and sink into this big old stretch here. Good. Now we're going to inhale, reach the left arm forward and up, get a bit of a banana shape, a crescent shape here. And then as we exhale, we're going to reach our left hand back towards our left foot or right foot. Look at the left hand. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop the hip. Left hand reaches back. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, back. Perfect. Both hands come down to the mat. Step back. If you want to get a vinyasa in, go for it. If you're like, whatever, I don't, you can do down dog or child's pose. It's your practice. Make it yours. All right. We're in down dog. We're going to peel forward into plank. We're going to come to the outer edge of the left foot, step that right foot forward. And to start, we're just going to drop the left hip down, look back. Good. Now start to lift the hips, reach the right arm forward, big side stretch. Exhale. Left arm reaches back towards the right arm reaches back towards the left foot. I'm going to get it all screwed up, aren't I? Inhale, arm up. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Good. And then bring both arms forward. Step back, down dog or vinyasa. It is up to you. Everybody meets in down dog. Good. From down dog, we're going to start to slowly lower the knees towards the mat, but we're going to hover the knees right above the mat, pressing into the toes. Hover, hover, hover. You might need to bring your hands back closer, so a little bear pose here. Hover, hover, hover. And then you can gently let the knees come down to the mat. Sit back in child's pose with arms behind you for just a moment. If you prefer them forward, go ahead and do that. Switch sides. Again, bring the arms forward. Start to find down dog once more. This time you're going to step your right foot forward. Start to walk your hands towards the left side of the mat, stopping with hands in the middle of the mat, feet parallel. Inhale, get nice and long in this wide-legged forward bend. Exhale, bow the head down. Good. So keep rotating your inner thighs in and back, allowing your head to drop towards the mat more. Good. Looking forward. Start to walk the feet in just a tiny bit. We're going to have heels and toes out. We're going to bend our knees, bring our hands to our knees, start to push ourselves up into the squat. Drop the right shoulder down, left shoulder open. Coming back to center, drop the left shoulder down, right shoulder rolls open. Both come back to center. Keep sinking into the squat. We're going to start to tilt forward. And you can stay here with your hands on your knees, or you can reach both arms long for a little bit of an extra challenge. Good. If your arms are forward, try coming all the way up with bent knees, reaching the torso up. Ah, yes. Straighten the arms and the legs. Hands come down. Feet come parallel once more. Hands to the hips. Big breath in. Look up. Exhale. Out and over. Find that wide-legged forward bend once more. Let your head drop. And then looking forward, I'm going to start to bend the right knee, dropping everything into the right side, starting with my left toes on the mat. We're going to modify that in just a second. Now I'm going to start to rest completely on my right leg, turning my left knees, left toes up. Perfect. Coming back up to center. Feet are parallel once more. I'm going to start to bend that left knee, sinking to the left side. Right toes are still on the mat, just enjoying that inner thigh stretch there. And then I'm going to start to settle all the way down onto that left heel. Right knee, right toes pointing up. Now, if your knees don't do this, you are fine to stay up here. You've got to listen to your body and work with it and know that I'm giving commands basically based off of what my body is doing, and I can't be in yours. So learn to trust yourself. You know yourself better way than I ever could. Much better than I could. Good. Start to come back up to center. Drop the head. Beautiful. Start to turn towards the front of the mat. Step back. Down dog once more. Vinyasa if you want a vinyasa. Everybody meets in down dog. Good. Start to step the right foot forward. Bring the left knee down. And I want you to walk the outer edge of the right foot towards the outer edge of the mat and bring both hands to the inside of the right leg. So you can have your left toes curled under. You can go flat here and just sink into this. So sinking is the hips, not the chest. So you're really tall and long through the chest, but the hips are dropping down and forward. Good. We're going to start to pull our hips back. I'm going to walk that right foot back towards center. And then I'm going to straighten the right leg, get nice and long, and then exhale out over the right leg. Let the head drop.
And then looking forward, we're going to keep the left hand down on the mat where the left fingertips reach the right arm up. Both hands come down. Start to bend the right knee. Bring the hands forward. Step both feet back into down dog. Good. Optional vinyasa if you want to get another one in. Good. And then left foot steps forward. Right knee stays down. Walk the outer edge of the left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Both hands come to the inside. And again, those back toes can be curled under or flat, but I want you to keep that heart open, shoulders back as you drop the hips down and forward. So it's like a modified lizard pose. If you can go deeper, go deeper. I'm not. Good. And then we're going to start to pull the hips back. I'm going to bring that left foot back to center. And then we're coming out and over into half split, Ardha Hanumanasana. And looking forward, right fingertips stay on the mat, left arm reaches towards the sky. So Michelle Benton from Om Sunshine Yoga does this, and I took her class, and I loved it. So I'm sharing with you the gift she gave me. So if you love this, thank Michelle Benton from Om Sunshine Yoga. I am. Good, both hands come down, bend the knee, step back, down dog. Optional vinyasa if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, or you don't think you're supposed to do it, don't do it. Good. All right, from down dog, you're going to start to slowly bring your knees down to the mat. You're going to start to sit back, drop your hips to either side. Find yourself in a seated position on your mat. Legs are long. Legs are together and long. Press the legs into the mat, arms up and overhead. Come out and over into Paschimottanasana. Whew. Good. So we're reaching the crown of the head towards the toes. The heart's coming out and over. And your shoulders might roll in a little bit, but if you're all the way here, you might want to back off the stretch a little bit. Don't be so attached to the concept of grabbing your toes. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, they come down. You can lean into them, give them a shake. Wide-legged forward bend here. So we're going to bring our legs nice and wide. Knees pointing up, toes pointing up, and just start to walk your hands out in the center. So this is what I've got today. It's definitely a tight day. So I'm glad I get to do this class for sure. All right, walking the hands back up. We're going to turn our body towards our left leg and then walk the hands down the left leg. So try to keep both hips on the mat. Rotating your rib cage towards your left leg. Head can drop. And coming back through center. Opposite side. So we're going to sit up. We're going to turn our torso towards our right leg. Walk the hands out over the right leg. And again, as you relax into it, as you breathe into it, as your body feels safe, you can find more and more depth. But don't go for the biggest stretch right away because that's what you think you're supposed to do. Wait until your body wants to be there with you when you ask it. Which sounds very esoteric, but if you're doing enough mindful body practices, that you'll know when that is. So even if you don't know now, you'll know when that is. You'll feel it. Okay, walk the hands back to center. Start to walk all the way up. Lean back into the hands, bring the legs together, give them a shake. Beautiful. And then we're going to turn. Well, I'm going to turn, but I'm going to make sure, as you are, that there's a place for your head to land as you slowly lower yourself all the way onto your back. Good. So we're going to keep our knees bent because we're going to find a bridge pose here. So heels pulled in towards the body, feet are parallel and hips width. Arms are going to be at your sides, and start to push your hips up off the mat. Good. So keep pressing the hips up, keeping the chin off the chest, staying really grounded through all four corners of both feet. It's really thinking about pressing your big toe into the mat. It's usually a spot where people go awry. Good. And then lower the hips all the way down. Give it a windshield wiper if you need it. Good. Coming in for round 2. Heels towards the glutes. Feet are parallel. Arms are at your sides. Start to press yourself all the way up into bridge pose. Good. Pulling in the belly. Now, if you want, you can interlace your fingers underneath you and shimmy onto your shoulders. I have a microphone and a bun that will make that very difficult. So if you are not wearing a bun and a microphone, you are welcome to shimmy your shoulders under you while you drive your interlaced knuckles towards your heels. Good. Slowly lower all the way down. Hug your knees or windshield wiper, whatever you feel. All right, coming back for round 3 of bridge or wheel. So if wheel's in your practice, if you haven't already been going for it, this is your invitation to go for it. If wheel is not in your practice, stay with me. We're going to press our hips up off the mat, find our bridge, interlace the fingers underneath you, shimmy the shoulders underneath you. Keep pressing the hips up, keep pulling the belly in, keep pulling the ribs in. Try not to bow out the front of the body, but actually making this really active through the hamstrings as you feel like the heels are dragging towards your body. Good. So wherever you are, I want you to start to very carefully, very slowly come all the way back down to the mat, eventually letting the hips come down to the mat. And then option to hug your knees to your chest or windshield wiper the legs. If you're doing wheel, get a little fish pose in. I will have to come up with a new hair situation to teach those. Good. If you like, find a little happy baby pose here. If you want to rock side to side, rock side to side. Perfect. Good, and then release. Go ahead and let the legs reach long. Reach the arms up and overhead. Oh, get a big long stretch here. And then arms come to your side. Start to find your Shavasana. So if arms at your sides, straight legs, is not your most comfortable Shavasana, by all means, please find a position where you feel you can rest. Maybe even meditate a little. Today we're going to start at our toes, feeling all the little muscles around the toes relax, feeling that relaxation move through the soles of the feet and the tops of the feet and the heels up into the ankles. Moves up the shins into the knees. And as you feel your knees soften, the feet just turn out. Legs relax. Feel it moving up your hamstrings and your quads into all the muscles of your hips and glutes. Allowing the legs to get heavy here. Feel your belly get calmer. And the muscles of your lower back just start to drape towards that mat beneath you.
Feel your heart center, warm, content, heart beating softly. Feel your arms from your shoulders all the way down to the palms of your hands. Get heavy, 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 heavy. As the neck muscles relax, you feel your jaw release, your teeth separate. Eyes relax. Eyes are heavy in the sockets. And then finally the softness moves out through the crown of the head, allowing you to drop into your final and deepest relaxation. Like, you can stay where you are, continuing with your Shavasana, or you can slowly start to come back into your breath. Slowly come back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can roll onto your side, bend your knees, rest your head on your arm like a pillow. Take a quiet moment before we move on. Start to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position, sitting tall, eyes closed. Hands can be on your knees, or in your lap, or at your heart center in prayer. Taking a moment to connect to this feeling. Making a promise to ourselves that we can always revisit this feeling within a moment's breath. Start to bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in. Hold the breath in, lower the head to the heart, acknowledging the heart's wisdom. Lift the chin, exhale, let it go. Lift the sides of the mouth into a smile and blink the eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. As always, go ahead and like, subscribe, and follow if you want to be in the know on when new content comes up. Other than that, I hope you go forth and be awesome and have a great day. Namaste. Bye.